welcome back to my channel. My name's Neela and here we basically talk about whatever we want to talk about. And today I am basically home alone for the first time in like a few months probably. So I decided why not do a spend the day with me. As you can probably see, I'm in my pajamas. It is, I think, like 11:30 right now. I woke up at 10 and unfortunately today is the second day of my period, which is absolutely brilliant. As someone with suspected endometriosis, it's rough, okay? And I don't actually know the temperature today. I think it's like 24 or something, and I am boiling, okay? Like, it's so hot. I don't know what to do with myself. But yeah. Okay, so I've had my breakfast. I had a matcha. I took all my vitamins and my meds. So I thought, why not do some yoga? Which is why I'm still in my pajamas, because I usually shower after doing yoga and Pilates and everything. And I haven't done yoga in ages. So I thought, why not do that? So yeah, I'm going to head downstairs, set up my mat, set up a YouTube video, and we're going to do it.
A few moments later.
So I've basically moved downstairs. I'm doing a 30-minute yoga session with Adrian because that's who I like to watch, but I won't be able to talk because I'm going to have my fan on because it's really hot and I have an old dog in here and she needs the fan. She's sleeping right now. But yeah, I'll be back once the 30 minutes is done. So awful lighting in here because I have my blinds down because it is boiling in my room, okay?
Oh my god, bro.
My room's the hottest room in the house for some reason, and the sun is currently directly shining in my window, and I wanted my curtains open because I wanted some light in my room, but it's too hot, so I've pulled my blind down. But I just had a shower. As you can probably tell by my wet hair, there is no way I am drying my hair right now. So yeah, but I'm probably going to clean my bathroom because I share my bathroom with my older brother and it's disgusting in there. And then I think I'm going to do my makeup and we can just have a chat whilst I do my makeup. I've done my skincare and I've done my body care, but I have recently bought some Wild products, so this like reusable vegan body care like products, and you basically get a case and then you can get refills of the products. And this is my deodorant. Isn't it so adorable? It actually smells amazing. It's honey and cactus flower. It actually smells so good. And then I bought the matching case of this for my body wash, and I got the almond and honey, I think it was, body wash. And genuinely, like, I have sensitive skin, and I'm like picky about body washes. It's so good. I highly recommend it. I only use one pump of it and literally it will do my whole body. It's amazing. And then I also got the lip balm. Sorry, that was loud. And look how adorable. This is the like Alice in Wonderland one, and it's the Queen of Hearts cherry tarts, and it smells so good. My mum keeps stealing it from me. Also, this isn't an ad, by the way. I like don't have a big enough following for that. I just really like the products and I just wanted to talk about them. But yeah, I'm gonna go clean the bathroom and then we can have a chat whilst I do my makeup. So I am now in my bathroom. This is a really...
A few moments later.
Okay, so I'm in my bathroom now because I wanted to do my makeup and I started recording this and my Boots parcel arrived, which is perfect. I just got some floss because I ran out. A spray bottle so I can finally spray my Lynn's wet liner palette instead of like dipping it in water. And then I got some like just shower tools. And then I finally got a new sunscreen because I was using this one last year. This is expired, so I'm having to throw it away. And it was alright, expensive, and it stung my eyes. And then I got this one like a few weeks ago from the Body Shop, and I was like, oh yeah, it's vegan, you know, it's made with hyaluronic acid, it says weightless finish, the worst white cast ever, and it's so sore on my eyes. And like one of my sensory issues is I like can't stand when it stings my eyes. So someone in my TikTok comments said to try a like Korean or Japanese, like Asian beauty one. So I got this one from Boots. So I'm gonna try it now. But they also sent me a perfume sample. Oh, I don't really like ever like perfume samples, but I'll try it. I don't have those cute aesthetic clips, okay? I have this.
Be nice.
I'm finding it.
It take you that long to find it?
It does.
So I'm gonna wait for that to dry and we can just have a little chat. How exciting. Basically, the plan for today is kind of just to relax. I think I might do some baking later, but I'm generally not sure about that. But if I do, I'm planning on making an apple pie. I can't take myself seriously when I have this on. This looks so stupid, but it's fine. We're gonna leave it. And yeah, and there's like, this is basically gonna be a video that's all over the place because I'm all over the place. And I want to put a disclaimer out here that this isn't a usual day for me. I'm feeling quite productive today. And obviously I'm home alone. And when I'm home alone, I'm so productive. Usually I will just rot in bed, basically. Rot in bed or rot in the garden. It's like, you know. But I would like to start my book today. I finished Paladin's Grace, I think a week ago, and I haven't picked up the second one. And I really, really want to because it's following my favourite character from the first book. And I just really enjoyed the first book. And yeah, I want to start my book today. I want to go through my May goals. I wrote them down yesterday on my iPad and I'd like to go through them just to talk about them, you know, hold myself accountable. And then what else did I want to do? Oh, I wanted to talk about the books that I read in April and the books that I want to read in May. Obviously it's not like a TBR because I'm a big mood reader and I stress myself out if I basically set myself a TBR. It's just books that I want to read. And yeah, just chat basically. I'm gonna make myself some lunch in a minute once I've done my makeup because I'm really hungry after doing yoga. And it's not gonna be like a great lunch, as in like it's not gonna be like, I really want salad, but we don't have any of my things, so I'm gonna make matcha pancakes because I was watching Lou May on YouTube yesterday. I was watching her March vlog and her girlfriend Ruby made matcha pancakes and I'm like, I'm gonna make matcha pancakes. So that's what I'm gonna make because it seems simple enough and I'm not gonna burn the house down. And yeah, I think that's all. When I had a shower, I literally just cleansed my face. I'm trying to use this Body Shop vitamin E one up. It's like halfway done, I think. Yeah, it's like halfway done. I don't know if you can see. It's not great, but I just used that as like a normal cleanser. And then I did my vitamin E day cream from the Body Shop. I love this. I love this product. It's so good. And I mixed that with the e.l.f. bronzing drops because when I wear sunscreen and in summer, my face gets so much like paler Then my hands, I don't know if you can tell because I put the bronzing drops on, but I literally look so ridiculous. So I have to put like bronzing drops on. And I say that whilst I'm stood here looking like this, okay? But we're real on this channel, okay? We're normal, and I'm not gonna like, you know, I'm gonna wear my snout headband. Leave me alone. But yeah, okay. Look at my makeup bag. It's literally the cutest thing ever. I got it from Hollister. Look at it. Yeah, it's generally the best thing I've ever purchased. So I'm gonna just do my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Needless shut up. Stop. And yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna say about that. There's not much to say. I'm just gonna put it on. I really like this. I know a lot of people say they don't like it, but I really like it, okay? It works and it does its thing. I'm not a makeup guru, okay? I just put stuff on my face and hope it looks good. Okay, so my next step in my makeup routine is the e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter, and I love this. Like, I absolutely adore it, and I want something like, when this runs out, I want something more like high end, even though I really like this because I just want to try new things. I've had this for ages, and yeah, I just like to try something new. But apparently the like Charlotte Tilbury one isn't actually that great, and I was looking at the Fenty one, but I just don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for because I just love the coverage of this. I like being able to see my skin underneath it, be able to see my freckles and everything, but just look a bit cleaner, if you know what I mean. It looks orange on my face right now, but I promise it won't. At least in person it doesn't look orange.
One eternity later.
I'm like standing here doing this, like filming this video, right? And I have no clue how influencers talk so much because like I just feel awkward and I don't know what to talk about. It's like, I don't want to be like boring and basic, but I just feel like I look ridiculous whilst doing all of this. And yeah, I don't really know what to say, but like I want an interesting video and I want to talk and everything, and I want to feel close to my subscribers and stuff, and I want to build, oh, my brush is in there, and I want to build like a fan base, and not like a fan base, I just want to build like a community and everything, but I always feel like I'm just ridiculous. Like I feel like I'm just kind of faking this, even though like I'm not. I'm just awkward. Like when I plan these videos in my head, I think, oh, this is going to be like fun, this is going to be like really entertaining, and then I start filming and I have no clue what to say, and it's just, yeah. Also, I don't know how to do my makeup, okay? I don't really want anyone being like, hey, you're doing this wrong, because I know I am. I know I do it wrong. I'm not like, yeah, I'm not good. But it works. At least I think it does. I haven't had anyone tell me that my makeup looks crap, so yeah. What's something I can talk about? I don't know. Okay, also, I like got this the other day, and it's my first ever like bronzing product, like contour product. It's the Fenty Beauty. My sink just made a weird noise. It's a Fenty Beauty like stick, and I really like this. I don't know how to contour, and I don't know how to bronze, so I just basically do what I've seen some people do and just put it places. I think will like look okay on my nose because I was blessed with my ancestors' big nose. So not like big like this, but it's fine. I like my nose. My nose is cool. But yeah, and I just try and blend this out. Oh, that's something I can talk about. I am getting a new tattoo. I'm very excited. Well, at least I think I am, because the artist that I want to do my tattoo, who did this one, she is on holiday at the minute, so she's not back until Friday, and then the tattoo studio is going to send her the like design that I want. So I found a design on Pinterest a while ago, right after I got my first tattoo, which was in February, and I really liked it. It's a Red Dead Redemption one, and it's basically a stag, and it has a quote from the video game that I just love. I love the quote, and I love the stag. Like, stags are some of my favourite animals, so it's like, even if I don't really like Red Dead in the future, it's like important to me. You know, it's a very beautiful quote, and it's a very beautiful like animal, and it's one of my favourite animals. But I basically just sent in that where I want it. I want it above this tattoo, and basically like I sent in photos of the type of stag I want, because the one on the original was more of like a he had palmate antlers, and in the video game the one that Arthur like is kind of related to is, what's it called, it was like a mule deer or something, or like a white tail buck or something. It was something like that. I googled it, and I think that's what he like is. I'm English, okay? I know English deer, I don't know American deer. And yeah, so I like sent in photos of that, and hopefully I'll get a design back soon. Hopefully the artist will say that she can do it, and I'm very excited if she can, because I have been wanting another tattoo for ages, but like they're so expensive. This was 100, and like not because it was like I found out it's not because this design is 100, but the minimum, unless it's like a flash sale, is 100. So I had to pay 100 for this one, which is, if you can't read it, it says "No, it's for the better." It's from Waiting Room by Phoebe Bridgers, which is my favourite song. Sorry, when I do my blush I have to like smile, and you're probably like, oh my god, that's so much blush. It will blend out, okay? I'm just trying to use up this one, which is really old, before I move on to, I have a lot of blush. I'm trying to use up that one, and then I have 2 e.l.f. ones, and then my absolute favourite is the Huda Beauty one. So I'm like kind of saving this, and I'm going to go through my e.l.f. ones first. But then I'm like, I don't want Huda Beauty to expire because I love it, but it's fine, okay? It's fine. So I'm just going to blend this out. But yeah, I'm so excited for that tattoo, and I'm going to get one with my best friend soon, but like that was going to be the next tattoo I was going to get, but we haven't actually discussed like designs or anything, so I think it's going to be a few more months until we actually get them, because it's the matching tattoos are like her 18th birthday present from me, because I didn't know what to get her, okay? She's quite hard to buy for, actually. She always has been, but yeah, so that's what we're going to do, but we haven't like discussed any designs, and I just really wanted my tattoo, so I was like, okay, let's just, you know, let's just do it. I've been using this eyebrow gel for so long now, and genuinely I don't think it's ever going to run out, and it's like, I really need it to run out because I don't like it. It doesn't do anything for my eyebrows, okay? And I like my eyebrows, I just want them to kind of just be a little bit shaped like that. I don't fill them in or anything. I have thick eyebrows, I have quite dark eyebrows, so I don't really feel the need to, which is nice. But yeah. Okay, next is eyes, and I don't know what look I'm going to do today, so that's scary. Okay, so I had a really exciting delivery yesterday. So if you follow me on TikTok, you know that I got the Lynn's Makeup Looks Glisten Cosmetics wet liner palette, because I love Lynn's, okay? I absolutely love her, and I just one day I was like, I need wet liners. I need to do drawings on my eyes. So I ordered it with her brushes, and then I was just sitting there the other day and I was like, I really want her brush, like the eyeshadow brushes and the eyeshadow palette. And then I was there like, I had all the videos going around in my head being like, oh, overconsumption, you already have like a few eyeshadow palettes, Neela, you don't need it. But I needed it, and it came yesterday, and just look how beautiful these are together. So this side is the eyeshadow palette. This is the Linds and Blend Bunny like collab, and then this is the Glisten Cosmetics side, and just is so beautiful. It's magnetic, which is awesome. So the wet liners, the inside is this. It's great. So you basically just like spray them with water. I didn't have a spray bottle, that's why I bought one. I was literally just running it on like my brush under the tap and then swirling in it, and it wasn't great. But this is the eyeshadow palette, and I've only recently started wearing colourful eyeshadow, but just, oh, look, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. But like, I'm trying to pan one of my eyeshadow palettes already this year, so I'm like, do I start using this, do I not? Like, but I worry about too many things, okay? I overcomplicate things way too often. So yeah, that's the eyeshadow palettes, and I'm definitely using the brushes today, and obviously I'm using the wet liners because I love them. But this is the palette that I'm trying to pan. This is the Morphe X Jeffree Star. Don't support Jeffree Star, guys, okay? He's not nice. Yeah, and I bought this when I was like, I got this for Christmas actually when I was like 12. So yeah, it's old, but there's like hardly any pans in it. Like this one's close to pan because I use this all the time. It's my favorite shade, and I'm gonna be so sad when it's gone. But I've been using like the pinks a lot, and like, yeah, not much else really. I do use this red a lot because I really like that red. But I really need to just start working on the rest of the palette because it's a really pretty palette. But yeah, I think today I'm going to do a blue look with the Linds palette, and then maybe some of this shimmer because that'd be pretty. And I don't know what I'm going to draw on my eyes. Maybe flowers because my shirt has flowers on it. I don't know. I'll be back, okay, because this is stressful.
One eternity later.
So the eyeshadow is done. We're not going to look at it too closely, but I literally just kind of did like some little blings, like, you know, on my lids. So I'm just going to do my mascara now. And then I'm literally just going to put powder on my face. I think, yeah, put powder on my face. I don't need to do anything else. And I literally just have this like cheap one that I got from Superdrug ages ago that I need to, like, I want to get the Huda Beauty one once I'm done with this one, but obviously I'm going to use this one up first because, yeah, I'm responsible sometimes. Then I'm literally just going to use right. Oh my gosh, my hair. What the hell? It'll go down, guys, don't worry. It'll go down. Let me go brush it. Hang on.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
As I was saying, I'm literally just going to put some Barry M lip liner in the shade Sugar. Don't know when I got this or where I got it from, and I hardly ever use it, but just going to use it today because why not? I have very odd shaped lips. Like, they're like naturally pouty. If you like, they're very little for my face is what I'm trying to say. And I don't mean like thickness wise, I mean like, you know, and I always hated my lips, but now I don't really mind them. They're all right. But yeah, I'm just gonna do that. And then put over it the Tarte Marrow thing, whatever it's called. And that is my makeup done.
2,000 years later.
Hello. We are now in the kitchen because I'm making matcha pancakes. I've written down what I need. Oh, hello. I need 1 cup all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon granulated sugar, 1 tablespoon matcha powder, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon salt, so basically just like a pinch of salt, I guess, 1 cup milk and 1 large egg. So I really hope that we have all of that, otherwise I will cry. Okay, so I do actually have all the ingredients, which is really good because I would have cried otherwise. Oh my god, there's literally only 1 large egg left. It's fate. Okay, so it said to mix the dry ingredients first. This is an awful angle, by the way, because you are literally resting on a Boots box, like my empty parcel box, and honey. That's what you're resting on, okay? So don't start complaining because it's rough out here, okay? I found the actual correct measuring spoons? I don't know. My hair's still crazy, okay? We're going to ignore it, please. It's bad. Okay, 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar. So just normal sugar. Done, okay. I think that'll do. That's a lot of matcha. Okay, let's whisk it. Oh my gosh, I literally had 1 cup of milk left. That's crazy. That's crazy. There's another bottle in there, but I still think it's cool, okay? How do you guys break your eggshells? Do you do it like on like a cornered surface or a flat surface? Because I was always taught to do it on like a cornered surface or like my bowl or something, but now I've started doing it like flat. I don't know why. But like, what's the right way to crack an egg?
1 eternity later.
I'm guessing a large skillet is a frying pan. Like just a big frying pan, right? I don't know.
I guess we'll never know.
And it says to use 1/3 of a cup of our mixture. Like, that's like there's a lot of mixture in here. So I'm not too sure about that.
That is not correct.
It said cooking oil. I usually use like oil or butter for things, but I guess I'll use cooking oil because the recipe said so. And I don't really want to mess up the recipe. It's a big pancake, guys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How do you flip a pancake? Oh, like that. I did it. That's a really big pancake. It's really big.
A few moments later.
Look at that. It's a bit brown, but it's cooked. So what more do you want? Okay, let's all admire this absolute monster of a creation that I have made. Oh, I've got strawberry on my finger. So it's basically just 2 pancakes and then I put some golden syrup on the middle just to stick them together. Vanilla yogurt, raspberries, blackberries, and literally this is only 3 strawberries. Look how big the strawberries are. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat this outside and yeah. Hi, so I want to basically settle in and read my book soon, so I thought why not now do my April reading wrap up and my March hopeful TBR basically, and then do my May goals. So I thought that we could just like talk about that and then I can go and, you know, sit somewhere and hopefully start my book, but I bet I'll probably end up on Fortnite. So yeah, anyways, let's start with what I read in April. The first book that I read in April was Hunt on Dark Waters by Katie Robert, and basically this book is kind of in the same universe as her Deal with a Demon novels, and it's basically following Evelyn and Bowen. Evelyn is a witch and she is basically running from something, and she ends up like in this other like realm, I guess, where Bowen, who is a pirate, basically picks her up on his ship, and they basically have to take down the government at some point, I guess. Like, yeah, and they end up falling in love, and I am going to read the second one soon for a YouTube video, and then the third one comes out. But yeah, I quite enjoyed this. I think I rated it 3 stars. It was fun, it was vibey, you know, like it wasn't amazing, but it was okay. And that was the first book I read. And then the second book I read was this month's book club pick for my book club, and it was Green Teeth by Molly O'Neill, and I loved this book. I still rate it 4 stars because I do have some critiques, but I did my book club the other day and it just made me love it even more hearing everyone else talk about it. And basically this book follows Jenny Greenteeth, who is a river naiad, a river hag. I thought that Jenny Greenteeth was a made up like fae, but it's actually a Jenny, like a Greenteeth, is a real fae in folklore, which I thought was really interesting. I didn't know this until someone in my book club pointed it out, and actually a lot of the creatures in here and the fairies that I thought were made up are real in Welsh folklore and everything, and I thought that was really interesting. But basically we follow Jenny, who is our narrator, and she ends up with an unlikely friendship with a witch who she basically saves from drowning in her lake, and then a darkness is revealed to be consuming magic and consuming the world, and they basically go on a quest, like a very like traditional type of quest that these 3 friends who you find out eventually, but 2 friends, to basically save fae and save community and save just everything. I guess I wouldn't say the world, but it might, certainly Britain. It would certainly be Britain. And yeah, this is a debut novel, and I thought it was absolutely amazing for a debut novel. All of us at book club agreed. It was really good. But yeah, I really want to reread it, and I definitely will read it, and I highly recommend it if you like cozy, like fae, quest stories, very traditional kind of fairy tale stories. It has a lot of reference to folklore, history and legend, which I didn't know a lot of until it was explained to me, and I was like, wow. It's very smart. I think it's very smart, and it's cozy and warm, and I listened to the audiobook, and the audiobook was amazing. It's my first ever audiobook that I've ever listened to, and it was so just awesome. The narrator was great. I listened to the Audible one, but people who I know have listened to the Spotify one, and they're very similar. I think they're the same narrator, but yeah, very good. And then the third book I read was Paladin's Grace by T. Kingfisher, and I really liked this. I love the cover. I absolutely adore the cover, and I really enjoyed it. I loved Stephen. He's adorable. He knits socks. I loved Grace, and I love Tab. He's so cute. But yeah, this book is basically about Stephen, who is a paladin, and I didn't know what a paladin was, but basically from what I've gathered and like the definition, they're kind of a knight who's very high honoured, but in this aspect he is a paladin for a god, the Saint of Steel, but his god died basically, and he just didn't really know what to do with himself, and like him and the other paladins, they all yeah, it's rough, okay? They just kind of are broken. And Grace is a perfumer, and basically, it's hard to explain. Let me read the book. I don't know why my voice went like that. Let me read the back, okay? Oh yeah, basically people just start getting murdered and assassination attempts happen, and Stephen and Grace have to basically try and work out who. And I really enjoyed this couple. I thought it was fun, I thought it was cute, but I'm very excited for the second one because that's following Istvan, I think his name is pronounced, and he is hilarious, okay? And I was really nervous because everyone was calling this a cozy fantasy, but people are getting murdered, and I'm like, oh no, is someone gonna die? But it's still cozy as in the stakes aren't high, so nobody dies, like, luckily. I don't know about the next 4 books, but I will be devastated if anyone that I really like dies. But yeah, it's cozy, it's whimsical, it's cute. I love the covers. It's kind of medievally, which is nice. It's very, yeah, it's just very nice. I really enjoyed this book. And then the 4th book I read was, this has taken me like a year to read, Fairies, Elves and Goblins, The Old Stories by Rosalind Curvin, I think her name is. And this is basically kind of like a non-fiction book in the aspect that it's a research book or a researched book. I don't really know what it would be called. I'm not very good with my words. And it's basically, yeah, just the stories of Fae from the years and from different areas. So these are of Britain and Ireland. So yeah, like Scottish tales and everything, just from different places, like different papers, different books, different stories of locals, things like that. And it was really interesting. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, it took me a year to read because this was like the type of book where I was just picking it up, reading one story and then putting it back down again before bed or something, you know. But I finally sat and finished it yesterday, and yeah, I'm glad to have finished them. But yeah, it was a very good month. Lots of fae and lots of cute little fairy tales. Yeah, I'm not mad about any of these books. But yeah, and now let's do the books I want to read in May. I keep going to call May March, so if I say March, please, like, forgive me. I don't know why my brain is thinking we're going into March when we're not. But yeah, let's move on. Okay, so I have kind of a hefty stack, and these aren't books that I am going to read because I'll stress myself out if I give a TBR and everything, because I'm a mood reader and I stress myself out all the time. I overthink things. It's, you know, I'm not going to do that. These are just kind of books that I want to get to, and the first one is what I'm hopefully going to start today, and that is Paladin's Strength. Look how beautiful this cover is. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And I'm excited for this one. Yeah, it's the second one to Paladin's Grace, and it's following Istvan, who is the funniest character I have read in a while. Okay, he's funny. He was making me laugh, like, out loud, and I just really like the writing of this book, or this series. I really like T. Kingfisher's writing because it's just like, it would be really, really serious, and then she'll just put a random joke in. I think she, I don't know. I should probably Google that. Is there evil bunnies on the back of this? Oh my gosh, there's evil bunnies, like, in the back. And look, he's like holding a, I don't even know what that is, like a blade? I don't know. Oh, okay, I got distracted. But yeah, this is, like, they'll be describing something and then they'll put in a joke and then just go back to describing it again. And I think that's hilarious. Like, it was just warm and funny and kind of grossed me out at points, and it's just good vibes. So that's the first book that I want to get to. And then the next two, The Paladin's Hope and Paladin's Faith. I'm excited for this one because 1, it's short, and 2, is gay. That's all I've got to say, okay? And I'm very happy that I picked out all of these copies by myself because they're all floppy. And then this one is the largest in the series, but look how gorgeous these covers are. And this one's following one of the paladins. So these all follow different paladins from the story, and I love that. So this one is following, what is his name? Galen. This one is following Shane, Istvan, and Paladin's Grace with Stephen. And I love books that do that. I just love it. Okay, and then the next book, I think I'm going to do this in 24-hour readathon because I'm planning to do a 24-hour readathon soon. Yeah, that's a whole nother video. I won't explain it here, but I finally got my hands on the Ornithologist's Guide to Love, Field Guide to Love. I have been wanting to read this book for ages. I'm so excited about it. One, I love ornithology. Okay, I'm a bit of a bird watcher myself. I literally had to pause this filming this video a minute ago to call my mum because I saw a bird in the garden that I didn't know what it was. So I've sent her a video basically like asking her to tell me what bird it was. And this cover's gorgeous, and this kind of really, like, it gives me kind of Emily Wilde vibes, because I watched, I think, Katie is Reading on YouTube, I think that's her username, and she read the Geographer's Map to Romance or something. That is Geographer's something, which is the second one to this, and the premise, I loved it. I loved the premise of it, and just, yeah, it sounded right up my alley, so I'm very excited for this. Okay, let me just read the back. Okay. Two rival ornithologists seeking one dangerous, beautiful bird. Is the hunt of their lives also how they find the love of their lives? Professor Beth Pickering is on the verge of finally capturing the rare death whistler bird when Professor Devon Lockley swoops in, stealing both her bird and her imagination. For his part, Devon has been more smitten than when he has never been more smitten than when he first set eyes on Beth. When a competition become Birder of the Year by capturing an endangered Caladrius bird is announced, Beth and Devon are forced to team up to have any chance of winning. That is just, I love it. Okay, I love it. So I'm really excited to read this. I will probably put it in my 24-hour readathon because it's, you know, a big fun, and it's just a book that I'm really excited about. And then this month, yet again, guys, yet again, I still haven't finished it. Haven't picked it up. I literally have not picked it up since I put it back down in what, March? That's awful, okay? I should be ashamed of myself, but I'm going to finish it, probably for a YouTube video to, you know, get myself to finish it. We all know what, yeah, I've talked about this, okay? We all know what's going on here. It's not the vibe, okay? I am enjoying this book, but it's not the weather vibe. I just want to read other things, but I will probably, hopefully, get to it this month, okay? I promise. And then the last book that I want to read in May, I'm probably most definitely going to read this because it is the sequel of my book club pick of the month, which is The Crimson Moth. So this is The Rebel Witch. I have read, it's literally right there, The Crimson Moth in March, and my book club has picked it this month, so lucky me, I don't have to read the book, but I am still waiting to get to the sequel. So I am probably going to read the sequel. I'm very excited for the sequel, and yeah, I just want to get to it, and I've been wanting to get to it, and I just haven't picked it up yet. And this has given me the initiative, is that the word, initiative, to pick it up basically. So yeah, those are all the books that I want to read and have read, okay? And now we're going to move on to my May goals. Okay, so I basically last night was watching Lume on TikTok, on YouTube, and she was doing her manifestation and everything and looking through what she did that month, so what the goals that she wanted for April and what she did in April, and I thought that was a really great idea. So I did my own little May goals list, and I just want to talk about them and go through them. So the first one is go to book club. So last month I went to book club, and it was my first time going to book club in probably 8 months, which is shocking. And I really enjoyed it, and I got to see my friends and everything, and it was just really lovely. I did feel awkward and I was really nervous, and I feel like I might have like spoken too much or something, but I enjoyed it and I want to go again this month. And on Monday there is also a romance book club. So Monday, what date is it? I want to say the 5th of March. 5th of May. Why do I keep saying March? 5th of May. Yeah, there is a romance book club that's starting and I really want to go to that as well. So that's the first one, go to book club. The second one is read 3 books. So at the end of 2024, I told myself that I want to read at least 3 books a month every single month of 2025. And so far I've done that, somehow. I don't know how, but yeah, I want to read at least 3 books this month. So I think that'll be quite easy, seeing as I'm in the Paladins, I keep calling it Paladin series, Saint of Steel series, and I'm enjoying those. So I think it'll be quite easy to do that. So yeah, what's next? Drive my car. I have a big fear of driving my car, driving a car. I'm good at driving. I enjoy driving once I am actually driving, but I get so stressed and anxious and I can't do it. I've had to stop doing my driving lessons because the idea of it was just making me cry. Like, I was just having anxiety attacks. I hated the idea of it, which is a shame because I really liked my driving instructor. I think she's quitting now and it's just hard. And I wanted to learn to drive this year, but I don't think that's going to happen, but I would still like to give it a go. So drive my car is number 3. Number 4 is finish my crochet project. I am hoping to finish it today or in the next few days because I did some of it yesterday. I am basically making a book sleeve for my brother's girlfriend and I have been making it for probably 8 months now, which is actually appalling. Like, actually appalling. So yeah, I want to finish that because I've bought a pattern for a glasses holder, which is so cute, it's a little bear, and a pattern for a cardigan made of granny squares because I am really loving a cardigan at this moment. I am really loving a cardigan at the moment and I would like to learn how to do granny squares. So I thought that was just a good idea, you know, make another cardigan because I only have one and learn, like, practice granny squares and things. So yeah, so to do both of those patterns I need to finish this one. So yeah, that's number 4. Number 5 is bake 3 times, so 3 times this month, and I don't know what I'm going to bake. Probably an apple pie. I would quite like to make one of them today because I made one a few weeks ago and it was really good, but I didn't have enough pastry for it, and I didn't do it traditionally. I followed a different recipe which wasn't like a traditional apple pie, but I'm going to bake 3 times because I really enjoy baking and I never do it enough because I always feel unmotivated or I just don't do it. So that's what I want to do. I want to bake 3 times. Okay. Whew, a little bit out of breath there. And then number 6 is see friends. So I haven't seen my friends, my group of friends, since like all 3 of them since probably January. I think January 17th, 18th was the last time I saw all 3 of them at once. And that's not anyone's fault because their A-levels are coming up and, you know, it's busy and yeah, you know. So I'd like to either see them this month or at least another friend. So either like one of my friend from either my friend from book club, you know, or just hang out with someone. I'd like to, like, even if just go for a coffee or something, I would like to do that. And then another one, okay, so number 7 and number 8 are basically kind of the same thing. One of them is go swimming because I really enjoy swimming and I went once at the start of last month and I have had swimmer's ear ever since. I probably need to go to the doctors, but I don't know if that's just me having health anxiety, but the doctor's appointments are just, I can't get a doctor's appointment and I'm just like, oh. So I want someone to basically just look in my ear and tell me if there's something wrong or not, so that I can go swimming, because I just want to go swimming. Okay, I go swimming with my parents at my gym, and it's nice. Okay, and we haven't been for ages. And number 8 is go to the gym. So I have a lot of anxiety surrounding the gym, and I will only ever go with my best friend, because she goes all the time, she's used to it, and me and her go to the same gym, and she's one of the only people that like makes me feel comfortable there. But I'm there like, she's really like fit, right, and I'm not. So then I'm like, oh, I just feel like I look silly and everything, which I know is ridiculous. But yeah, I have a lot of anxiety surrounding the gym, and I would like to go at least once this month, whether it's for a class or something. I don't know if I would do the class yet, because that's like, you know, but yeah, just going to the gym, even if I'm just going to go and walk on the treadmill, would be nice. Okay, and I would like to do that. And then what number are we on? Number 9. Film 3 YouTube videos. This is number 1. Hello, because it's the 1st of May today. And then I want to do 2 more. So I have a list of ideas of YouTube videos, but I love long form content, and I love filming and talking to you guys and just rambling on, which I don't get to do over on my TikTok. So I want to film more on here, except I don't know how to edit. I need to watch some YouTube videos on how to edit properly. It's exhausting. Okay. Number 10, a book buying ban. I have been trying to do a book buying ban since the start of this year. Actually, probably longer, because I always say, oh, I'm going on a book buying ban, and then I buy like 6 books. But the rules this month are, obviously I can buy books in series that I'm reading, especially for YouTube videos and things like that. Book club book I can buy, and pre-orders, and also special editions. So that's a lot of like books that I can buy. But if you know my shopping habits, I am actually a shopping addict. That's like, yeah, no new books basically, unless it's a pre-order. I've only got 3 at the minute, which is really good for me. So 3 books already this month. Fairy Loot pre-orders, and I think I've got 2 this month, which is good, and continuation of series. So yeah. Oh, and book club book, which will probably be 2 this month. I don't know, because 2 book clubs now. But yeah. And then number 11, read a library book, because I have never read a book from my library. I have a library card and I need to use it. I need to support my local library. So whether it will be a physical book, which it probably won't be, an audio book from like BorrowBox, or a physical book, not physical, a ebook from Libby. So I'm going to read one, okay? I'm going to read one. I'm going to do it this month. Okay. Number 12. I keep saying in this video. I'm really sorry about that. Style something I don't wear. So I have a lot of clothes, and some of them I don't wear too often. So I'm going to wear something that I don't wear too often. I don't actually usually wear this t-shirt, but today it was hot and I was uncomfortable, and I just wanted a normal t-shirt that I don't have to wear like anything underneath, and something short. So I just put on my like denim skirt thing. So yeah, that's kind of like, you know, but I want to pick something out of my wardrobe that I hardly ever wear and style it. And then number 13 is do a hobby. So this is anything. This could be finishing my painting projects, this could be starting my Lego, this could be basically any hobby, starting journaling, anything that I have access to and which I am in the middle of or haven't done, or just, you know, I just want to do my hobbies more, because I have been bed rotting the past month because I started new medication. April was just awful, okay? There was grief involved, there was a lot of negative emotions, my physical health declined, it was not good. My dog was really unwell, and that was really scary because I have an elderly dog, and it was not nice. So basically I just want to go back to reading, to gaming, to, yeah. I didn't even game last month. I literally didn't touch anything last month. I just slept all day because I was just that rough. And we're not going to let that happen this month. This month is all about recovery, basically, and doing things that I enjoy and pushing myself out of my comfort zone. And then our final one will be go out more, because I didn't leave my house hardly at all last month. So either that, like if that's going out for a coffee, going out for a meal, going out for a day with my mum, with my family, seeing my cousins, seeing my friends, just doing anything, like, you know, just going out more, going for walks, things like that. And yeah, that's all my May goals. So I think I'm going to go and do something. I don't know what I'm going to go do. I might go on Fortnite, even though I said that I was going to read, because I'm Neela, and yeah, and the new Fortnite season comes out tomorrow. Yay! I'm 18 years old, by the way, and I act like I'm a 14-year-old boy. Hi, so it's me again, and it is quite literally 10 to 10 at night, because I sat and played Fortnite like 5 hours, and I didn't even want to. And you're probably like, Neela, why did you do it then? Well, tomorrow's the new season, and my brain basically wouldn't let me stop playing until I got to a specific level. So yeah, I'm quite literally losing my mind right now. But I wanted to read, so I've just come up to my room, and I think I'm going to start Paladin Strength finally, because I really want to read this book, and I might do some crochet, but probably not. But we'll see. So I'll update you in a bit if I do some crochet. But yeah, I think I'm going to start my book now. I've gotten into my pyjamas and everything because, yeah, and I need to go take off my makeup actually. I'll take off my makeup first, and then we'll come back and start my book. Okay, so it is currently midnight, and I have just been scrolling on Instagram Reels for like an hour. So I'm going to go and carry on reading Paladin Strength, but oh, I don't know if you can hear my neighbours, but I'm tired, so I'm going to end the video here. And basically, yeah, that was my spend my day with me. Be kind, you know, stay safe, and goodbye.